Okay, to what I'm sure is absolutely nobody's surprise, I'm running late, so I am just now actually like setting up the game sufficiently to play it, which involves loading it up for the first time today. I've been really, really looking forward to playing this again as well. Like really, really. Hello? 6-7 months? Hello, ladies. Oh my god. Hello? 6 months? We're gonna keep doing this, going down until we get to a different funny number somehow. Sadly, there aren't really any funny numbers below 66. It kind of goes 67, 69, and then there's just kind of like a dead zone in between before and after. Forgot to stop, now I'm in ad space. I hope you're all free from ad space soon, because I hate ads. I was watching Penny Parker's VOD today, of her reacting to the Nintendo Direct, and I swear to God, even though it was a VOD, I had like a full minute 30 of ads, like every 10 minutes is how it felt, and it was insufferable. It was insufferable. They really know at Big Twitch how to bully people into Prime memberships, and bully people into like subscriptions via active discomfort. Also, hello.
Outer Wilds? More like, ouch, her yields.
Ouch, her yields! I have heard that her harvest yields this season were higher than normal. Higher than average. Methinks perhaps witchcraft was involved. Her wild's yield is simply too high. It seems like we need to hunt her down and get an answer to these questions. Thank you, Corvus, for volunteering to lead the charge. Thank you. Oh, currently big braining. Sure, I'm on holiday. So you have your PS5 downstairs in the living room, so you have stream on the TV and then chat on your laptop. That's genius. And hopefully Twitch on PS5 is better than Twitch Mobile. Twitch Mobile fucking sucks. Everybody hates Twitch Mobile. Also, hello, Safety. Hello, how are you doing? How's everyone doing? It feels like it's been a while. It's only been a week, but it has been a really long week for me. So it's been a really long week for me. I've had a really busy work week, and then also just like a really busy week in my personal life. It's been crazy. Funny how 7 days can feel like 77. Oh, also an on-stream celebration, of course. What would you like? Let me just quickly open up my own Twitch so I can do that for free. Yes, of course. What would you like? Shut up. Sorry, I heard myself momentarily. It's not even like, I don't even mind hearing myself. Sorry, that's not the problem. I know a lot of people have like a real aversion to hearing like their own voice in recordings. I have thoroughly beaten that out of myself, funnily enough. But it's more, if I can hear myself, that means you can on stream, and I don't want it to double. There we go. Bug. Melima 5 bug. And a happy Melima 5 bug to you. To you. Yeah, I actually think because it feels like it's been a while, and because this is the kind of game where you're kind of on some amount of time limit for every run, I think I'm gonna give it like a few minutes to just catch up. The past week of game announcements has been crazy. Direct was a flop, but honestly that's not because I'd seen the leaks. Yeah, I hadn't seen any leaks. I'd seen a leak, but it was like so obviously fake because the leaked announcements were like 10 absolutely massive things. It was like, well, that's just not gonna happen, is it? I think the Direct and Summer Game Fest were individually quite good, but there weren't like... I think there were things they still missed out on. Deltarune Chapter 5 is kind of huge. I've never played Deltarune, but I've had a really good time watching other people play Deltarune, so I'm looking forward to seeing the Chapter 5 playthroughs. What else? What else? Oh, that was Summer Game Fest as well. That wasn't even the... No, that was Nintendo. That was Nintendo. What else was the Direct? Oh my god, obviously the Ocarina of Time teaser was kind of massive. I think that had been leaked, but it was still cool to see. And I'm tempted. I'm tempted. It would be nice to play a new Zelda game. Will I ever play Cuphead? It's your second favorite game. Hollow Knight's number 1. Good choice for number 1. I tried Cuphead once. One time, me and my brother gave it a go, like doing local multiplayer Cuphead, but we both struggled so badly. I don't know if it was just that we were both like a little too bad at the game. I feel like if you do multiplayer Cuphead, you kind of need one of the players to like carry a little. You need one of the players to be better than the other, but the problem with Cuphead was that me and my brother were both equally not great. I mean, I'm sure he was slightly better than me. I'm sure he was, but still. I'd be tempted, Safety. I like the aesthetic of it a lot. I think the music and the enemy design is fantastic. But I just worry that I don't have the patience for a game like Cuphead. I think if Hollow Knight and Cuphead are your number 1 and 2 games, you enjoy a game where you get knocked down and you have to like pull yourself back up again and try and try and try. And the only game I've ever been able to do that and feel good about it is like Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight Silk Souls. Technically 2 games. But I just that experience has never worked for me on anything else, sadly. I've seen that one get crashing out over the 6 games that had dragons in them. Hell yeah, dragons. 2026 is the year of the dragon. Based on games and nothing else. The same one, great realistic Shibuya, Quattro World and KH4, nothing else. Yeah, I don't know if they're just trying to avoid spoilers or if there isn't much else to show. I'd presume it's the former. But yeah, it was just like, oh yippee. Cityscape, that's cool. But kind of huge. I feel like Kingdom Hearts fans don't expect a Kingdom Hearts announcement because it just feels like it's never going to happen. But it actually happened. Summer Game Fest had big hits for you, but Direct had nothing. Direct was kind of ports for the Switch 2 City. Direct was like, oh, this game that you've probably been playing or wanted to play on a different console. What if you picked it up on our console instead? That's kind of how the Direct felt. You kind of take for granted that Ocarina of Time remake would be there. Yeah, and they even put it at the end like it was their big final. It's a shame there was a leak, because can you imagine how hard that would have gone if you hadn't known there was going to be any Zelda? You have 174% in Cuphead, and it goes up to 300%. Is that because of DLC Safety, or is that because of like... Is that because there's like a main story, which is your 100%, and then there's side content, which isn't DLC, but it's side content that just goes towards a different percent? Alien Isolation 2. Yeah, that's actually massive. That's massive. I thought you'd be excited for that. And Splatoon Raiders looks fantastic. Splatoon Raiders looks so fun. And the music obviously sounds great because it's a Splatoon game. Maybe it's because you never grew up with Ocarina, but you're just very ambivalent to Ocarina of Time. I feel like it doesn't need another remake remaster of all the other Zelda games out there. Yeah, I mean, I would have been happy with Twilight Princess. But maybe that's just because, like, it's the only other game I've played. But I get that. Like, I would have preferred Majora's Mask. I feel more... When I've heard things about Majora's Mask, I feel like that appeals to me more as a game. But also, my understanding is that Ocarina of Time is basically, like... That Majora's Mask is the sequel to Ocarina of Time, so you can't really do one without the other. Kingdom Hearts fans will go another year with zero news and zero chance of the new game coming out anytime soon. Did they not give a date? I swear they gave like a date. They probably didn't, did they? I'm probably misremembering. Maybe, did they say like 2027? Half of the Direct was the here's a game that got revealed at Sony or Summer Games Fest. Yeah, Direct was kind of the sloppy thirds. Maybe even sloppy fourths, because I think there was an Xbox showcase in the past 2 weeks as well. Oh yeah, so Cuphead is base game. Base game is 200%, and then the DLC adds another 100. Okay, so it's a combination of both of the things I said. That's so... I'm still so torn on when games do that, by the way. 100%, in my opinion, should be the maximum. If you add DLC, I think you should retroactively go back and make the other percents worth less, because they're part of a bigger whole. You're supposed to have a little more for Ocarina of Time, because I think how incredibly hyped the Tears of the Kingdom teaser with Link and Zelda exploring underground and everything was. Yeah, 3 years in advance compared to this, which is going to be out within 6 months. Yeah, I think my reaction to seeing the Ocarina of Time teaser, followed immediately, by the way, by just 2026 on screen. I think it is a fucking insane thing to give the most nothing trailer. To give a trailer that basically just shows you what the art style of the cutscenes is going to look like. Briefly. And then to be like, oh yeah, that's releasing this year. Do Nintendo know that we've only got 6 months left of this year? Because I genuinely don't understand. Why would you announce a game to be this year, but not give a date, and also give like such a weak source trailer? George Max will probably get a remake after Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I believe that. Honestly, maybe it's because of the GTA 6 barricade of November. Maybe it's that they kind of want to release in November, but they're just waiting to see if GTA gets pushed back or something. Because I know that that's the thing. I know there's a lot of things that are coming out before November, kind of clustered. Also, hello, Johan! Okay. That's actually how you pronounce my name if you know something about vowels that the rest of us don't. If you know a secret about vowels that you can't share with anyone else, but you're trying to convey that message secretly through hints. Interesting. You're not drawn in by the hands. For Ocarina of Time? For the hands? Johan, I'm so behind on Twitch chat. I can't remember what I was saying 5 minutes ago. I'm so sorry to do this. I'm so sorry. I'm always very sorry to put the burden of description onto other people, but I'm gonna need more context. I'm curious about the hands. You want a Twilight Princess port so bad, but also the time between OG Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Time 3D is shorter than between 3D in this remake. Oh, okay, as in, it's been longer since the 3D, actually. Yeah, fair enough. I don't feel like the audience for Ocarina of Time and GTA 6 has that much crossover. I feel the same way. I actually think, funnily enough, a lot of games don't have that much of an audience crossover with GTA 6. But I think it feels... I mean, I swear GTA 6 has won the Game Award for the most hyped game, like 2 years in a row or something. I think people are just so frightened that even if their game does well within their genre or within their audience, they'll just get eclipsed, numbers-wise, by GTA 6. Oh, the trailer zooms into his hands. Sorry, yes, I see what you mean now. No, I didn't like his hands. They reminded me too much of my own. New Ocarina of Time Link's hands were small. They were too squishy. And they just looked like the hands of a child. Probably because he is a child. But, you know, ringing any bells? Sorry, my hand's, like, unnaturally red at the minute. But, like, pretend that it had, like, a Triforce and it was... You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All I'm saying is, when you take me out of the picture, doesn't that kind of look like baby child Link's hand? I like to think so. Anyway, shall we get started? Seeing as this is going to take some time to load anyway, and I can't really remember what I was doing. I'm curious to see if I have grown better as a spaceship pilot through like internalizing some muscle memory, or whether I'm worse because it's been 7 whole days and I only played for like an hour and a half last time. It's probably going to be similar today as well, by the way. Starting at, like, announcing that I'm going to be starting at 8:30 has been more realistic for me recently. But has also also means that I kind of end up wanting to end the stream later. What is that? Gabbro. Hey, 'cause there's that thing in the sky. And then that falls over there. Sometimes I wish I could open up the map before I, before other things happen. Also, let me quickly say, so can I recap what my experiences were last stream? Right, so I woke up for the first time on this planet. I talked to some people, I noticed a geyser, and I decided to jump in. I died, the end credits played, and then I started the game again. I started a new game. This time I didn't kill myself in the geyser. I followed like the progression of this island. I got in my spaceship. I went up into space. I think I landed on the moon. I talked to the guy on the moon. I found like a device that could basically like hone in on other planets. And after fucking about with the device for a bit, I turned around and noticed that the sun was exploding. So I watched the sun explode. I woke up again. Oh no, it's a time loop. I went to get in my spaceship. I immediately crashed into that tree behind me. I repaired my spaceship, went back into space. I'm gonna review the things that are in my like logbook before I start really doing anything today anyway. But I did go to a couple planets, a moon and a planet. I went back to this planet. I found a seed of like the scary bramble planet. And I think I died maybe like 3-4 times. There we go. Yeah, it went really well. Fun fact, I'm really bad at piloting the ship. I'm really quite bad at it. Quite bad, I should say. Did you find any bones? I did not find any bones, but now I'm going to be on the lookout for bones. So you're saying your favourite time-related fact is that the child born on Skyrim's release date named Dovahkiin due to some silly challenge thing Bethesda were doing will likely be 18 by the time Elder Scrolls 6 releases. He shall receive the game for free. Is that a fact? Like, have Bethesda said, by the way, Dovahkiin, our collective child, will be receiving the game for free? Or is this just something we assume should happen because it feels only natural that if you're saddled with the name Dovahkiin because of Bethesda, you should get a lot of things for free? Did I say island? Maybe I meant this. So there's Gabbro. Yeah, I found Gabbro, I talked to him. He found a Nomai statue, and that's why he's also experiencing the time loop. We're the only ones aware. One of the islands on Giant's Deep has a statue on the beach. 2 islands connected by a rock arch. I went looking for it, but I didn't find it. There's a strong current that prevents anything from sinking. The Nomai finished building the final module for the orbital probe cannon, sent it into orbit around Giant's Deep. Gabbro sees a bright flash in the sky at the start of every loop. Something must be happening in orbit around Giant's Deep. That's what we saw. That's what we just saw when this started, because the planet that's up above is the one that Gabbro's on. So they're the same thing. Also, Safety says someone tried beating Cuphead's DLC without moving and actually did it. The rules are you can't move. You can jump because you're landing in the same place. Therefore not moving. It was hell for him. Should I do it? Hey, if you love Cuphead and you feel like you would like to experience it with a new challenge, it's fun. You don't have to complete it. Like, if you get even halfway and you're like, okay, I'm not having fun anymore, you can stop. But you might as well. Taking photos of bones was a silly bit you did while playing this on stream. Okay, I'll be on the lookout for bones. And I would love to know what I can do in space, because I'm really bad at being in space. Okay, I did go to that island. It's where they built the probe cannon. Maybe it's the probe cannon that's, like, crashing at the start of the loop. A cave at the very heart. Oh, that's the 0G. We struggled there. Calibrating some sort of device on Atoll Rock. That's the device I think we found. Esker's on the moon. Lunar Lookout, I think might be the same device, although the fact that they're not connected is interesting. We launched our scout into the seed. Okay. And then there's these things. Quantum moon. And a strange rock. So here's the first thing I want to do today. I actually don't want to go to space. Okay, well, injured myself a bit, that's fine. Jovikin's family will receive all Bethesda games for free. That's so fun. If you're a big fan of Bethesda, God, what a good treat for you. And all you have to do is name a child Dovahkiin forever and ever. I'm sure they were so happy they received Starfield for free. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want Starfield? Famous for being just like the best game of all time, really. Because I think I can swim underwater with this. So I kind of feel like exploring. Okay, I mean there doesn't seem to really be anything to see down here, but it's cool that I came here, right? Oh, so that's what's generating like the heat. Okay, I actually think there's nothing to do down here. So maybe I'll just leave. Ah, okay, okay. That's how I leave. Oh, cool. Oh shit, oh shit, I'm in space, I'm in space. Okay, we're fine. Okay, well, maybe I'm gonna die, so that's cool. But I thought maybe I'd go off and explore first. Also, read my definitely not passive aggressive message to Nintendo. Let me have a look. Crazy that Ocarina of Time 3D and Skyward Sword released the same year. 25th anniversary was crazy. Imagine there was an anniversary this year. Because you'd never know from Nintendo's output. That's the thing. There are so many Nintendo, like, anniversaries, I think, this year. And you wouldn't know. You'd have genuinely no clue. You'd have no clue because they're not really doing anything, which is just so cool. Have you visited the museum in the town? Yes, I did. I gave everything a bit of a read. But I haven't been back there since, since gaining the time powers. So I probably should. Oh, there's another geyser there. See, that could be interesting. On the other hand, my body is thoroughly broken. So maybe it would be better to not throw myself into another geyser. That's the moon, okay. Okay, and there's no quantum fluctuations on the moon. That's interesting. Yeah, I cannot wrap my head around landing in this game. I find it to be a very tough challenge. I think it's also because, like, the jetpack booster obviously doesn't work as good in, like, when there's gravity, basically. So, like, if I just turn the jetpack on, it doesn't really do anything. Like, I have to jump, and then I, like, rapidly fall. My point being, I think I can't really use the jetpack booster as much as I would like. Because I don't think it really successfully does anything when there's gravity. They do every 5-year anniversary for Zelda. Pisses me off every time I see that Mario 40th anniversary logo like that was last year. I think this year is Sonic's 35th anniversary or something. And again, you would never know. They have not done as much. They announced like more Crossworlds maps and like a Pico Park crossover game. But like I say, I feel like you'd expect more. Oh yeah, this is what's around the South Pole. Okay, I remember. Okay, I mean, I kind of just feel like going on a bit of a walk on this planet. Is that the thing that's orbiting? Interesting. It's tough because if the thing that's crashing crashes at the start of every loop, I probably can't go see it. But if the thing orbiting is interesting, that would be cool to go look at. Was meant to be a chill playlist. There were tracks I would certainly not describe, but I believe there was some sort of inside joke. I see. Someone put together a chill. Did you say Starfield? You were listening to the Starfield soundtrack? Is it any good? So I know the game is bad. But hey, that doesn't mean anything about the, you know. That doesn't necessarily say anything about the, soundtrack. I'm amazed that didn't hurt me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it happened again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh my god, guys, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the hole. I'm stuck in the hole. Oh, this game's soundtrack. I see. Is it good? Because obviously I've heard the, I hear the music that plays occasionally, but it doesn't always play. Is there a kill yourself button? I hate to say it, but I feel like I kind of need that right now. Okay, well, off it goes. Oh, there! Yeah, there's the music. See, this is nice. Ah! Oh my god, they let me out. They actually let me out. That's so good. Oh, do you think I can? Do you think I can do this? Okay, doesn't look like I get anything out of that. The statue opens its eyes! Bet you wish you'd seen that happen. I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with this statue. Was there something you needed? 4 leading members. Okay, I think I've seen this before. Funnily enough, I can't, I actually can't tell this person that I'm in a time loop and I'm dying, so that's unique. I keep forgetting Sonic. What's that guy up to nowadays? Not a lot. Some Crossworlds, but that pretty much seems to be it. He's going on little go-kart adventures with, Ichiban Kasuga from Yakuza 7 and 8. They used to be closed. Probably should have started with that. Now they're opened. We're not sure why they opened since no one saw it happen, but this is huge news. Should someone tell Gabra or maybe Rebek? Stars, this is exciting. It's making my stomach hurt. I saw that happen. I saw it happen. It was me. Is that even a planet? Oh, I guess it is. It's just far away. Planets usually are. Whole stream. I got out! I got out, you guys! What a treat. Yeah, I think once I finish this game, I feel like this would be really good background music for, like, working. Because it's very chill, but it also makes me feel, like, ready to go, you know? Ready to go and adventure. If I sleep, do I heal? I feel like the answer is going to be no. Maybe I just need to toast a marshmallow. Maybe that'll help. Or 2. Okay, how am I feeling? Healthy? No. The answer is no. Excellent. Hold on, Silk Song spoilers. I have played Silk Song. I loved Silk Song. As a psychopath, you played a little bit, and you have Silk Spear and the dash sprint, and you're in the farlands, and you don't know where to go because everything needs the wall jump, and you don't know where to find it. Oh, the wall jump? Why can't I remember this? Yeah, I can't remember where you get wall jump, but safety, you can... There is a different ability in Farfields that you will need to be able to get anywhere. I don't want to spoil it, but the gusts of air that go up, those are important. If you explore Farfields, there will be perhaps someone you could talk to around there that could give you a way to do that, perhaps. Okay, well, I'm concerned that even if I go to space, everything's going to explode in very minimal time. But I think we should try and go to space anyway. Maybe I should go to... Let's go to Hollow's Lantern, seeing as it's nearby. Okay, how does autopilot work? Oh, okay, it's good. I have no idea how to land on this thing. I'm also feeling maybe I'll go here instead. This place looks cool. Okay. Not a bad landing, you guys. Look at that. Look at that. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. Got a couple things to repair, but when have I not? Oh, yes, I would like to know the space tip. Let me just repair everything that's broken first. There we go. Not in the best position in terms of fuel right now, admittedly. Oh! But who needs fuel, eh? Somewhere over there. Okay. Something for when you're flying in space. I'll go back into space, because like I say, I don't think I actually have enough fuel to do anything successful on this route anyway. Oh, wait. Oh, I can do that. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I can actually use a med kit. Right, let's buckle up and launch. The Miller landing. Wait, what message did I miss, Trash? Which one? Because I see your advice to safety and I see the Mellow landing, which, yeah. Go into space. Okay, I'm in space. They call this space where I'm from. They call that the sun, so maybe I'll not fly myself into the sun, actually. Oh, that's where my scout went? Oh yeah, I guess it went over there. Look down at the control panel on the right. Oh, cool. I didn't really realize I could get out of my ship. Like get out of the pilot seat. I can't remember how I looked down. Because there's a camera. There's hold on. Landing camera? Oh, here we go. Ooh, brownie sounds really good, Trash. Enjoy. Enjoy. Oh, above that, big news. Okay, hold on. I will scroll up in a second when you're back. I don't really know what you mean, Corvus. Look down at the control panel? Oh, do you mean me just look down at the... You mean the ticker that has like a red and a blue? Check the controls again. Toggle's free look. Oh, okay, okay. See, it says that it was down. But I did that and it didn't work. What if I make that Y? Oh! That's cool. I don't know if that's what you meant, but that is cool. Unknown. Oh, I guess that just, it's the fluctuations, but yeah. Flip the switch down on the right. Okay. Hold on, let me catch up with Twitch chat first while I remember. Oh, huge news. You survived the ticket pre-sale wars. You got Phoebe Bridges tickets. Amazing. Congrats, Trash. Phoebe Bridges? I bet that was hard. I bet that was really hard to get through there. Damn, you have really good luck with pre-sales. I guess when you get in there, like, on good time, it's probably not too bad. But still, I feel like you've hit the jackpot a couple times now. Am I buckled into the seat? Okay, so that's me not buckled. Oh, I see. I see. Wait. If I'd have put my suit on, I would have been fine. Oh, man. That was rough. Oh, well, I think I was due a death reset anyway. That run was kind of just like the run where we fuck about and don't really achieve anything. You've seen those air things that didn't have to get the ability. Just need to talk to someone and explore. Yeah. I mean, it's somewhere in Farfields. I don't know the geography of Farfields well enough to be able to give you like better direction safety. I swear that fired off somewhere different this time. Interesting. Okay, maybe if I get up there really, really quick, I can find it. So it went like over there. Maybe not, but that's okay. Right. I want to go to Brittle Hollow. So let's engage autopilot. I'm going to abuse the hell out of it. It's actually really rough, the pre-sale, expensive. Biotech it like maintains. That scares me, so it'll run out one day. Hey, it doesn't necessarily mean that. You could be fine forever and ever and ever. You could only ever have good and perfect ticket luck. That's what I hope for you anyway. Does autopilot land me as well? Wait, am I about to execute a fine and okay landing? Oh. Okay. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but that was decent, right, guys? That was okay. I think I figured it out. I guess I just need to be careful. So it definitely seems like things might be exploding around here. I can't remember if there's anyone here as well, or if this is a worthless mission. How long has it been I've tried to do? I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely so sorry that that was such a nightmare trying to explain that to me. Because I had fun. I had fun ejecting myself from the cockpit. I feel sad to think that was an experience I could have missed. Wait, that was nearby. Oh. Okay. Lesson learned. Keep moving. Oh, okay. Not gonna lie, this area is kind of scary. It's the scary fluctuations. Except this one's really big. And doesn't disappear when I walk away. Ooh, okay. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Quantum Moon. Okay. That needs to stop happening. That's freaking me out. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire plant, roots and all. This is not normal even for this alien planet, and I never see them move. How is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant or my brain must be. Plume is right, the trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock moving in the same eerie way. The rock's unusual for another reason, too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere. This rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be it's what's causing the other things to move? That's interesting. Does that mean that other... Oh my god, that goes quite deep. What does it mean, surface integrity 100%? That's a scary thing to say. This is all very frightening. Well, blue green. Oh, hold on. Let me actually answer that. On the 23rd of this month? Yes. Let me confirm that because I think that was something I needed to double check. I think so, Trash, but I need to double check. I'm gonna write a note to make sure that I check that after the stream. Because otherwise I will find a way to forget. So I'm gonna write a note and then I'm gonna leave it right in front of my face. Okay. God, I should do this with everything. This is the only way I'll ever remember a single fact in my life. I can't believe I didn't break my ship. I feel like I've got the hang of landing, but not quite of anything else yet. Oh my god. This is so cool. I love the Scout, by the way. Have I ever said that? Oh my god, you can rotate the camera like this. Oh my god, I love it. So what is happening in this game? Great question. I think I'm just exploring. I think it's just playtime. It's silly, silly playtime, except it's also like slightly scary. It's like, what if playtime was bad? Wait, can I like use this to look at myself as well? Ah! That's me! Ooh. What am I looking at here? Why is it still going? Well, it's probably just in space. That's okay. We've all been in space now, haven't we? Oh, okay. So I can get it to take me up. Or I can get it to take me down. Or I can get it to take me into free fall, I suppose. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. That's so weird. whole planet is just considerably fucked up. What is that? Ooh! Interesting, there's like a different platform over there. Oh my god. Too close to target. Oh, okay. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Okay, so that used to climb all the way up. But now it doesn't? Because that bit of tower fell off. But I don't think I have any way to get up there then. What is this? The Crossroads East. This is so interesting. Okay, so again, I can make it so that I can... Ah! Oh, scary. Oh, scary time. Oh, I don't like to look down there. Oh! Where was that? Over here? Oh, hello! It's Rebeck. You launched, that's great. I guess that means I've been out here a while. This is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here, it's great. I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in the solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I got this far? I fell, tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface and integrity, so I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? If you do learn something about the Nomai, though, I'd love to hear it if you don't mind. Where shouldn't you explore? Not the black hole, that's no. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is below the crust, including the Hanging City that's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface, trust me, I tried, but it's like the rest of the Nomai structures. It's probably a path beneath the crust. Good luck with exploring. I'm an archaeologist, seeing as I'm all Timber Heartscott right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history, that's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. Yeah, the lore planet. It's really deep in lore. I have some knowledge of them. Okay, I'm actually going to take a moment to go get a glass of water, because I'm realizing as I'm reading that my head is like increasingly just so full of lore, and it kind of hurts. So I will be back in like 2 minutes. My head actually might explode from the lore. That's not even a joke. If I learn too much, my head will get too big. And then it will explode. I think if it comes through, you can work out a backup plan. Because I'll be at the same show. But if you're good for us to come over again, that'd be wonderful. Yeah, I think you should be, but I just need to double check. Because basically the day after that, so like the 24th, I've got someone else staying over. Who, like, it was agreed, like, a bit more, like first, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So I just need to double check that I've actually got their dates right as well. Just in case it's not the 24th. But I think it should be fine, but I can let you know today. Like, I can let you know today what the call is on that. Oh my god. Okay. Too much reading, too little understanding. Oh my god. I don't know about the integrity of this place anymore, buddy. That seems bad! So, is this the Hanging City? Okay, yeah, I guess it must be. Oh, I can refuel jetpack, that's cool. Right, okay, let's keep going. So that brought me here. That just goes down into the planet. What else? Okay, yeah, I can make that go that way. Seems like it doesn't want to take me around the other direction. That's okay. Oh no, that's just because it's the return. Okay. So that's all there is to see that way, I think. Can I avoid the black hole? Oh my god, that's scary. That was scary. Oh my god, it just pops me back out here anyway. Okay, well I want a marshmallow, so... What if I went into the black hole? Yeah, go on. Oh no, I can't quite say that I like this. It just pops me out here. But then I don't have fuel. Then it just hurtles me into the sun! Wait, what's that? Ash Twin. Twinning. Okay, there's a chance that I land on Timber Hearth if we get the velocity right. Ooh, no! Okay, not looking great for that. Oh no. Oh my god, can like literally anything help? Oh no. Oh no. So, I came out of the other end of the black hole, basically. Which, it wasn't great. But yeah, now I'm... Can I get to Timberhearth? Can I get there? Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm flying headfirst into the sun, you guys. So, that's cool. Oops. The walls, I can walk on some of them. There are like some patterned walls that I can walk on. But they didn't go up the whole way. So I got stuck. Actually, you might see it in the recap. Yeah, there was like a brief flash of pattern there. Into the sun I go. Okay, at the very least I got some information from... Okay, see, yeah, this time it went that way. As opposed to the other way. So far, by the way, Corvus, you've given me advice twice that has got me killed. Thank you. Dying in this game is cool and fun. I kind of want to land, like... here. Oh my god, I'm like getting okay at this. That was fine. That was like so decent a landing. The only problem is, actually, I think I need to be higher up if I want to get into there. Because of gravity. Because of how gravity works. That's exactly where I want to be. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my god, yeah, there is actually something down here. And I broke my legs. Cool. Oh my god, there is! There's actually something down here. Mining site 2B. Oh, scary. Scary! Bones? Me with bones. Pictured me with bones. Actually, is my camera blocking that? No, you can see. Hey, it's me with bones. Oh my god, this is like a whole thing. Okay, I mean, I can't see great in here. Oh no. Okay, well that didn't really... None of that really went how I thought it would, so I'm thoroughly broken, but that's cool. The best thing to do with bones you find is add them to your skeleton. The more bones you add, the cooler you are. Your cool factor just keeps it skyrockets, really. It goes through the roof. Ooh, and the music's really pretty here as well. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The largest towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. I thought you'd forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberheart's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. That's interesting. Whatever that means. I miss bones. No, there's still bones! Me with bones! Me dancing with bones. Me doing my little bone dance. Sorry. Ash Twin. Projection stone. Interesting. Also, hello? Hello, Cranky. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. That's really appreciated. How are you doing? Also, sorry. Babies have upwards of 300 bones? I believe we should return to this as no need to be outdone by infants. Why do babies have more bones? They're smaller. Hold on. Is this a case that, like, there's more bones, but as you get older, you have less bones, but the bones are bigger and more... How can a baby have 300 bones? This doesn't make any sense. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh wait, no. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this Perno check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flora opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will check the interior and then the exterior for cracks. Okay. I'm beginning to feel like I'm piecing something together. So they were working on some sort of... The Ash Twin project was sealing something up. And if that thing wasn't sealed properly, it would lead to disaster, maybe. And... maybe that's what we're seeing, is like breaking off from the atmosphere of Giant's Deep. They don't have knees for a start. Exactly! Babies are just one, you know, one scary, small, stretchy thing. Did I not know this? I actually had no clue. My education in human anatomy, considering that I did like a bioscience at university, I did biochemistry. I know nothing about like general anatomy. So we have aging skeletons. You look at what bones are fused and what haven't. I swear I vaguely remember that there's a bone that doesn't fuse till like 21. Interesting. Okay. So despite the fact that most things, it feels like, increase with age, bones decrease. Scary. Also, I'm thinking that there's a space for the projection stone here. I'm beginning to feel concerned that we might need to go to Giant's Deep at some point and bring the projection stone from there back here. Also, hello, Cranky again. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Oh my god, sorry. Thank you for the gifted sub. I'm so sorry I nearly diminished that all the way to a follow. Thank you, Cranky. Okay, is there another projection stone I can do anything with while I'm here? Oh, bones. Me with bones. Me hanging out with bones. Me when someone asks me about a drag queen from famous UK Drag Race UK. Is there something, does something different happen if I put it here? Oh no, but this is probably, that's probably the spot that wants the Giant's Deep thing. Interesting. Where does this go? Okay, well, it got stuck. Okay, that almost makes it look like there are holes in there. Okay, I think that's just a bit of like heat that the geyser's coming from. Okay, I'm so glad that caught me. I was actually so worried it was just gonna not quite manage it. Okay, but that's where I popped out earlier. Okay, I think aside from going down, there isn't anything else in here, maybe. I'm not 100% confident I can get out, so may simply have to jump off of a ledge and get myself a little bit killed. Which is unfortunate. Does this go higher up? No, that is just where it drops me off. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so dead shortly, it feels. Time is what planet we're on. This is actually Timber Hearth. I went in and explored in the mountain, in like the big geyser, and yeah, there was something. Which was very interesting. Follow these caves out. Okay, good to know. Good to know I didn't have to go in the way I came in. There was a better path. I could have landed here instead of the really inconvenient location where I landed. What's around here, out of curiosity? Oh. The ghost matter is nearby. Okay. What was that? God, this game's kind of scary. I'm so glad to take photos of bones while saying the word bones. Hey, the saying the word bones while taking pictures of bones, it's not a bit. It's a compulsion, and we're all stuck with it. Anyone who plays this game is stuck with it. We're trapped in the bones mines. Interesting. I wonder what the ghost matter is. Because so far it almost seems to be something that is in places maybe connected to the aliens that used to live here. Something about a tree? It's a shame that my body is so damaged because I feel like I'm almost beginning to get the hang of this, like, flying around thing. Okay. So this is out here. So I could have probably used that as like a guide for knowing that there was somewhere to go. What is this? I mean, it just seems to curve in on itself. I can't pick that up or anything. Maybe it's just an interesting shape that's supposed to get me to, like, come over here. Because it worked. I mean, I came over here. Unfortunately, it does mean my ship is kind of perched in an awkward place now. So maybe I'll just go explore, like, a bit more of the planet. Or maybe I'll just, like, float into space. Somehow I stuck the landing here? Of all places? Which is just crazy, but okay, I'll take it. That was pretty clean. Okay, well, let's go hang out and talk to people. And to think that I crashed my whole ship here before this. Look how far I've come. Okay, I seem to be having difficulty jumping over that bit of rock. But that's a very tough challenge. I'm still going. How do they not know, like, Micah, do you see the ship? What do you think I've done? Oh, okay. Okay, they're acknowledging that I went off into space. I guess nobody else wants to. Okay. I don't necessarily think there's anything to do still in this area. That's the only problem with a game like this that has like a time loop, is that I can't help but feel like if I've hit a certain point and like got separated from my ship, it's like what should I do? I don't really know what to do with myself now, unfortunately. So I'm just trying to get something out of this loop by like exploring a bit. But I also think it could maybe be better to just, you know, snap my legs a little bit, if that makes sense. Maybe I want to go like throw myself into the ghost matter. That could be fun. Hello, astronauts. Is good weather for your launch. What are you up to? I actually don't think I spoke to this person the first time around. I'm using my signal scope. It's set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night I heard Rebec's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. Signal scopes are cool. Oh, I guess this is the person I probably could have used to equip the signal scope. Okay. Yeah, I think it'd be fun to go walk in the ghost matter. Oh, quickly, what's up here? Oh, that's directing you to the crater where there's smoke. What is this? Oh, it's like a scout launcher for the planet? That's so cool. Is it just gonna wrap around the whole way? Oh no, it does eventually land. Okay. That's where the crater is. Okay. Wow, okay, so it really does. It sends you overhead and like makes it really clear that there's something interesting there. Right, let's go stand in this ghost matter. Okay! Okay, it just kills you. It just kills you like really fast. Maybe that's what I can use it for. Maybe if I have a bad run, I could just like kill myself in the ghost matter and make it end quickly. Good to know. Okay. So I think it might be time to go back to that water planet because we want to grab that that like barcode. We want to get the tablet thing that we could take into the center of this planet. So I think I'm just going to be brave and try and fly to the scary water planet. It's a really hard planet to land on, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that seems like a good plan of attack. So, Giants Deep. There we go. We also get a bit of a look of what it is that's orbiting the planet. I want to go to that. How do I get to you? Oh! What? I hate landing on this fucking planet. No, this planet sucks so bad. Let me land on you annoying planet. Okay, I just need to go find the same place I was at last time. Or, I mean, this'll do. Yeah, this'll do. I'll take this. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not where I think we need to be, but it's somewhere. Right, I do kind of need the landing stuff to be okay. Thievery was right. Awful, awful place. Thievery was onto something with this place. It fucking sucks. What is that? Okay, I actually think that's maybe a bit too risky. So maybe we shouldn't just jump into there. Oh, this is the place with really heavy gravity, so I can't even, like, get on top of there. It's full. It's full to the brim. Okay, well, as much as it sucks, I think I'm gonna have to land somewhere else. Maybe not there. Okay. Oh my god, this planet sucks. Literally just wanted to stop by really quickly to grab just like one thing. Oh, wait, this works. This is a different thing that I wanted to see. Okay, I did want to come here actually, so this works for me. More lore. Welcome to Giant's Deep. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below, inside the island. Okay. Gravity sucks here. I have to like walk everywhere. Actually, they did say below. Maybe they mean around here. Which is probably where I should have landed my stupid ship. Actually, oh my god. I should have brought my ship down here. Okay, well I didn't. So maybe I'll never be able to get back to it. That's okay. It's not okay, but it's gonna have to be. Interesting. Statue workshop. Oh, and there's one of the statues. So that's the one that Gabbro probably saw. Cool. Oh my god, this feels insane. Oh no, my ship! I'll be fine if I just stay right here. My ship, unfortunately, is going into space. Okay. Okay, wait, come back down. Okay, well, I'll read some lore while we're here. They're gonna test the memory statues. Foxes could be dangerous. What if we don't use the door and we step in the other way? Fox told us not to do that. I really want to see the test. Maybe it's a huge risk. We probably shouldn't. Okay. Thievery just in time to be on the stinky, stinky, horrible water planet again. Yay! How are you doing? I want to get down there so badly. Let me down. How do I go? My poor ship as well. Okay, maybe I should try and focus on like getting to my ship and go from there. What did I miss? You didn't miss a lot, Chorus. I was trying to go somewhere on this planet, but then I got lost, and now my ship is floating in the ocean. That's okay. I'll just get back in. Okay. I did it, kinda? Okay, I think this is where I landed anyway. I hate this planet. This planet, like, sucks. Oh my god, you can see that the screen is ah! No, just go there. There we go. Now I think we're stuck because there's gravity. Or something. This planet sucks so bad. I'm breaking everything. Do I have more things to fix? Okay, no, it looks like we're okay. Okay, well off that goes. This planet sucks! I don't even know where I'm trying to go. I crossed into there, but then I couldn't actually get down. Gosh, yeah, thievery. If it helps, I super want to leave. I came here for one object, but I've not been able to find it. And I'm rapidly running out of time to find it. And maybe I don't really want to come back here anytime soon. Maybe I hate this stupid planet, actually. Interesting. I mean, this is something. Oh wait, no, this is literally where we were earlier. That'll do. That'll do. Right. Now, let's see what's going on before the whole planet explodes. Okay. What on earth is all this? What is this? Oh, I hate this so much. I can't even get into there. That's like a barrier or something. What is that? Oh, I think the sun's about to explode because all of the water on the planet just disappeared. Ow! This sucks. Oh my god, okay. Well, I died, so... Awesome. Let's never go back there. And let's also turn the game volume down, like, a bit. Did you guys know your finger makes up approximately 40% of your grip strength? I believe that. Let me pick up some stuff without my pinky. Definitely less solid. Definitely less stable, and I hate it. Okay, well that was my whole plan. That was my whole thing that I was gonna do. And it didn't even work. Let's check the log. Because I think there's quite a few things we added up. Okay. Okay. So we knew about most of these. Rebec set up camp at the bottom of the crossroads. Their excitement at being surrounded by so much Nomai history is matched only by their terror of the black hole. Rebec says you can't get into the observatory from the surface. They tried, but there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Do we think that if we flew the ship into the black hole, that would work? Oh, it's why the Yakuza do it as a punishment. It messes you with a sword grip. Oh, that's so interesting. I never knew that had, like, a reason. I feel this is true from scriggling off stuff in labs. Okay. The island must be where the Nomai created statues like the one in the observatory. I found one lying in the beach. There's a sign for a statue workshop next to a broken door. Some Nomai children debated bypassing the statue's workshop door via an alternate, more dangerous route. I could see into a large cave from one of the ruins on top of the island. The bottom of the cave is filled with water. Okay. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. There's a huge Nomai city just north of Rebec's campsite. The tower on Brittle's Hollow held useful knowledge for Nomai embarking on their first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. Interesting. Okay. As for where we go, let's go into space and then figure that out. I did because my nail wheel nearly off makes me unable to grip things or type on a keyboard. No typing is really rough. I feel you on that one. Oh, why am I locked onto the sun? I mean, I guess we could just go see Ash Twin. It seems like it's right nearby. So why not? I managed to go wet in the shower. I could feel my nail bend more because it got softer. I nearly threw up. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Nail stuff like that is like really, really uncomfortable. I get it. Oh, maybe let's land here first. Okay, perfect. This is a planet. Sometimes when you get stuck, the best thing to do is to go do something new. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we got a little bit of zero G around here. Exciting. Do you want to go see the sun again? I do love the sun. Oh, what is that? Oh, look at that! That's so cool! Big, like, glowy thing? For a second I had that. Oh, it's right here. Escape pod. Hooked up to what is presumably then a Nomai ship? Oh, cool. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well. Everyone survived the crash. This is a relief at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pods? I can hear both signals somewhere in this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet. Interesting, interesting. I'm just glad I don't have to not look at the screen anymore. Huang Jury? Like hung jury? That's good. That is good. They would do that. Launching escape pod. Escape pod 2 vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Escape pod 3. Collision imminent. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Do not seek shelter. Very, very, very interesting. The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show as a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, there is still their best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And beware of the sand, it appears to be rising gradually. Scary caves. Emergency escape catch, keep moving. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. Do not follow this tunnel. There's something scary there. What else? Anything else? We found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct a long-term shelter. The cavern Mellory found is a wise choice. One of you mark directions. This is the top of the path to the shelter. I've left directions. The pathways filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried. Oh my god. God, there's really like low gravity in here. Mo Disaparandi. God, that's a real one. If you told me that was a real one. Oh my god, this. Hold on. Nuhand Grill Tea. Rest me case. Look at me and Terry Falls. I like Luke at me. Luke at me's a good one. Unanimous decision. Unanimous. Unanimous would be really good. Unanimous is like a perfect Ace Attorney character name. Sidebar, plaintiff, under oath, open an argument, subpoena. Subpoena is amazing. God, there's so much reading in this game, and it's fantastic, but like, I really struggle with games like this that are so reading heavy because it kind of counteracts my whole stream ethos. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply there. We cannot tell how far they go, but do not linger as the air is exposed to the heat of the alien sun. Okay, well maybe I will quickly go do that. Refill your air supply and return quickly. Okay, leaving. I believe you. Saint Ernst. Like sentence? Okay, I don't think it's particularly interesting down there. Just kind of sand. Who cares about sand? This was the good passage, I think. Although it is the one that they said is filling up with sand, so we'll probably need to be careful. Okay. Okay, that completely blocks the scout as well. The path to shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you beat the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward. The sand here is rising. Okay, walk forward until you meet the sandfall. Left at the sandfall, then upwards. Okay. Okay, I think I've already got this completely and utterly wrong. Do they mean this left? And then upwards? Verdict? Verdict is good. Be cautious crossing the chasm. The bridge they crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. So fun fact, the sand is just kind of stopping when I read this. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter. Okay, tunnel behind the sand. Interesting. You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go until you reach the shelter. Hurry before the sand comes. Oh, scary. Oh! Okay. Okay, we made it. God. That really is a fucking pathway and journey. Hello, Ray, it said my name! Oh, it said my name, it said my name! More bones! Yippee, everyone. It's big bones. Trees, so I get some oxygen. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves. Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I understand that this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built to complete the Ash Twin project. Unsurprisingly, I disagree. We're pushing a new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of the star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, it will work. I'm deeply honoured. I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction, I won't support the use. Okay, well this is starting to combine together to something. So they needed the power from the sun station to power the Ash project. And they needed the Ash Twin project to be encased in something with absolutely no holes. And it seems like maybe that's where something went wrong. Oh, Anglerfish Overlook District. Stepping Stone District. High Energy Lab. High Energy Lab. Interesting. Ice Shrine. Okay, well there's a lot of things to look at, so let's just go everywhere. And there's so many bones, you guys! There's bones everywhere! This is kind of cool. I really like the idea of like cities and town, like cities built into like caves like this. I think it's really cool. Stepping Stone Cave. I just worry I'm not going to have enough time here. I have to head out, sadly. That's very valid. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to stream for much longer. Oh, maybe I won't go in here. It feels very full of sand. Yeah, I mean, 10:30 UK time tends to be a... Oh my god, wait, yeah, shit, it is. They weren't kidding, the place is genuinely just filling with sand. Okay, is there anything I can... No, let me go back down! Is there anything I can discover before the place becomes sand? I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They say it brought us to this solar system, but is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye isn't something good? What if the eye wanted that to happen? Oh, okay, cool. There's a scary, scary eye. And there's a room full of ghost matter. Interesting. Very interesting. Right, let's see if I can explore in here before we run out of time. But I think I'm going to die. Unfortunately. Definitely seems like the sand is piling up faster than I can maybe do anything. Unfortunately, it was the high energy lab that was probably the most interesting. Was that what was here? Is there anything written on any walls? Missy Davida. I like that one. That one's good. She sounds cool. Okay, well I think I'm about to get buried alive in sand, you guys. Which obviously wouldn't be the best thing to have happened. Oh, there's a thing here. And we only have 3 minutes of oxygen. This is just doomed. Oh my god, there's just so much ghost matter. Very, very interesting. Maybe there's a way that we, like, don't die to ghost matter. Maybe I need to come back here if I can at any point figure that out. Although right now, it's occurred to me I might not actually be able to leave. Malfeasance. Yeah, I don't know if I can leave. Fuel level critical. Maybe I can leave this way? Oh, shit, there's a thing here, there's a thing here. Quickly. Can I get it through there? I don't think I can. More ghost matter. Very, very interesting. Oh no. Okay, I'm about to sink in sand, so that's cool. Okay, yeah, no, this is about to be the end for little old us, I think. Asa ult. Gravity cannon. Gravity cannon? Well, what's the ghost matter gonna do? Kill me? Oh, I actually got around it because of the sand. I actually can't get out. And I'm starting to use oxygen as propellant. Oh no, the gravity cannon looks so interesting! Let me out! I want to look at the gravity cannon so badly! Oh, look at the gravity cannon. It looks really cool. No! This is tragic. Oh no. Wait, what was that? That's awesome. Okay, yeah, actually good point. If the gravity cannon is outside, that's a good marker in future. Oh wait. The sand will just like lift me out. Okay, but I did pass out because I ran out of oxygen first, so oops. Oh no. I'm trying to decide if this is where I call it for tonight. I feel like we learned a lot of interesting things. Unless I want to quickly try and go to Ash Twin. Because that seems obviously very connected. You're joking to death. I did in fact use a lot of my oxygen to ineffectively try and propel myself up. So this has added a lot of information here to my log. One of 3 Nomai escape pods crashed in our solar system. All 3 were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. There's more to explore there. A Nomai city built into the walls of a huge underground cavern, divided vertically into 4 districts. The Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin. Several Nomai opposed its construction, arguing that failure could result in the destruction of the solar system. Okay, so there's definitely more to discover there. So maybe let's just quickly try and go back. I say go find the gravity cannon. Yeah, why not? Why not? Where are the twins? There they are. Love the autopilot. Rob Berry. A completely innocent man, I assure you. Let's go find that gravity. There it is. I might even be able to land right here. Proving that I'm actually really good. See? Look how good I am at landing. I've improved so much. I landed right in the gravity cannon. Which I now realize maybe I didn't actually want to do. But it's interesting. It's interesting, no? As a good landmark. Ooh, things to read. Shuttle is currently resting at the comet. Okay, good. That gives us a new place we'll want to go. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Maybe I should move my ship. Maybe I should move my ship before I do anything with the gravity cannon. Upgraded landing skills today is crazy. I feel like something's happened to me. I feel like I've locked in. Okay, it's not going fantastic right now, admittedly. But okay, that was fine. That definitely wasn't my best work. But it was okay. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do, but okay. I feel like using the, ah! Using the landing camera definitely helps as well. Sunless City. Okay, yeah, we know what's through there. I'm gonna open this door up anyway. Because I think that's a... Oh, yeah, okay, so that entrance just straight up doesn't work. You kind of have to come around here the other way. Call the shuttle home. Oh, actually, you know what? No. Because... No, it's resting at the comet. Let's do it, yeah. Interesting, interesting, interesting! Interesting! I fear the situation may be dire. Hi, Poke and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Hi and Poke were able to locate the fissure on the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me either since descending below. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Come back to me safely, my friends. Sad. Very sad. Okay, so there's a fissure on the Oh! Oh shit. Oh no! Where are we going? Okay. Okay, that just returned me, so everything's fine. Oh my god. Do you think they moved the balls with their noses because they had hooves? I like to think so. Okay, that's so interesting. So that just calls the shuttle back, and then you can use this to also then send the shuttle out. Ooh, it's cool. I don't know, there's something fun about that. Wait. Thoughts and ideas. No, that won't work. Needs to be like... No. Okay, hold on. It might have autopilot. You see what I'm trying to do? I basically want to get like a good picture, but it can't really take photos of things behind it. Wait, when did I set off? Oh no, I didn't. Did we not? Did the gravity cannon set off? Okay, no. I'm just being insane, to be honest, is what's happening. The skeleton on the ground isn't great, admittedly. Okay, that's good enough. Let's send it into space. And see what happens. Where does it go? Is it... I don't think my scout is included on this map. Is it just orbiting the planet? God, I wish I could tell. Oh, honestly, it might just be orbiting the planet. Well, let's let that keep going. What does that do? It just closes me in here. Awesome. Oh no, it is traveling further away. Okay, well, maybe I'll come back to gravity cannon. Oh! Shit. Shit. I made a fundamental error here because I forgot that the cannon was on. I forgot that the cannon was still on. But hey, at least this way we got a view of the scout. Oh, and the asteroid. Cool. Well. So that's cool. Do we think I can get to it if I like... Oh, wait. Oh, let's get a view of this guy while we're here. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad to land on now that we've seen it a little up close, does it? That doesn't look dreadful. Well, this was worth it. This was... Yeah, that was worth it. I mean, where am I going now? Oh, I'm falling into the sun again. No, look. I'm so close. No! I'm so close. I hate orbits! I hate orbiting! This sucks. I don't even think I have any way to die. I'm just stuck here, orbiting the sun until I run out of fuel or oxygen. Well... let's just use as much fuel as possible. Speed this up. Because my scout is very far away now. Okay, and then I think I'll call it. I feel like we got to learn something fun about the Ember Twin, though. So I feel like this was worth it. Even if it did end up with me jettisoned into space again. Oh no! Oh no! God, this is so... Especially when you're floating in space, I feel like this gives you a really good, like, feeling of how quickly you lose perspective of, like, up, down, left, and right. Okay. Yeah, let's recap on the fact that I floated in space for, like, a good 5 minutes. Also, can I just say, the fact that I actually haven't made it yet, I don't think I've made it to the end of the loop where the sun explodes in forever. Because I keep accidentally launching myself into space or dying to just, like, anything other than the sun. Okay, I feel like that's a really good point to quit, actually. I think we've learned some cool stuff. We got to orbit the sun. Also, so do you know how my controller's broke and I haven't replaced it? Basically, what happened is that, like, I wore down the sort of, like, rubbery casing on top of the sticks, the left stick. And I think I kind of passively noticed it happening over time. And I can tell now that it's happening to the right one. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's, like, you can see, like, the black, like, bits of rubber, like, flaking off. And that's what happened to the stick on the left until eventually it just fully peeled off. And now, I don't know if I'm, like, pressing harder on the right stick to compensate in some way, but it's definitely getting tougher there. Oh, scroll up to your Expedition 33 message. You have an Expedition 33 update? Yeah, I think I will. You played some Expedition 33 for the first time since April and did all of the masks in Visage. Ooh, I really like the masks in Visage. I like that area. You started convincing Blue Green they're interested in the game, so they wish to play on Monday. Yeah, I mean, the Visage area, I think, is really, like, compelling. God, in general, like, that whole middle point of the game, I guess, I think has some really great moments. What you play against chromatic boss that can only be damaged with parries, so how they suffered through that with me, I don't know. Which boss was that? E33. Parry boss. I honestly can't remember which one that one is. But I remember there being a boss like that. I love Expedition 33. Visage is so creepy. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. So, because that's the point of the game where there's the two, like, Axon islands, right? And there's Visage, and then there's the other one. Have you done the other one, Trash? Because I did Visage Island first. I'm just curious whether you did the same. Check this out so I don't get spoiled. This should be pretty vague for you, Thievery. I'm hoping. I'm hoping that because we're tossing around so many words like Visage and Axon, that, like, are functionally meaningless words until you get to them. I'm hoping that your brain will just naturally, like, tune this out. Visage the first one, because it seemed like the game wanted that. Yeah. I think you can do either. But, you know, it's just one of those things where if the game tells you that you need to do two things and one of them is, like, feels more natural to go to, like, you naturally do it first. But I think they're both great. Yeah, I think they're both really good. Oh, they're both really good, actually. Sorry, I was just remembering, like, the second Axon Island. Oh, I like the second Axon Island more, I think. But Visage is great. Visage is really good. You basically finish the fight in that location and got the X1 quest, did a bunch of backtracking, didn't pick it up for ages because you were reading Cure for Living. Very valid, honestly. I feel like Expedition 33 is okay to put down and pick back up when you want to go back to it. You know, there might be a few plot details you're fuzzy on, but you'll understand them when you get to them. Some of the parry timing, I guess, you could maybe be a little out of practice with, but seeing as you face like different enemies very frequently in Expedition 33 anyway, there's always new parry timing to get accustomed to, so I feel like it's not too bad. Just figured out to remember the mechanics, but it's fine. Yeah, fair enough. Very fair. I feel like it took me maybe like half the game to even really wrap my head around the difference between like Lumina and Chroma. And I feel like all of those things were just jumbled up in my head for a while. That's the parry timing anyway. I was mixed. I was okay at it if I had seen the attack like a lot, but I was really bad at like picking up on it. So I basically I focused on dodging a lot more than parrying. I only parried when I was like really confident, when I'd seen the attack like a lot. Crafting Rosa was hell. It took me like over an hour, but I got there. At least it was a challenge. At least it wasn't like when you were blitzing through it, like earlier. I think there's a sweet spot obviously for difficulty, but I think Expedition 33 does feel good when you struggle. General enemies I kill too fast to learn anything. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Especially so early game, I think I knew pretty well. Mid game, it's like you really are killing them too quickly to like understand what they do. And you found Verso's room. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, I want to replay Expedition 33. I want to do it on New Game Plus at some point. I just need to find some time. Right, okay. This feels like a good point to end stream. I would like to be back on Friday. I know I've sort of streamed at a weird, like, out of sync schedule recently. But I'm thinking if I can do Friday, that at least means that I got to do 2 this week, which would be nice. Yeah, I can check DMs as well. Oh my god, successful parries 83? Crazy! This is the parry boss? I for real do not remember this creature. Sorry, I was also just sneaking a look at like the Lumina. Not even Lumina, it's the other thing. The whatever. 83 successful parries is wild. It's in the Sadness Mask area, the Chromatic Grammateur. I must have done it, but I think maybe there's a chance that I didn't find it and I went back to it later or something. And then, like, that's why I don't really remember it. 50% increased counterattack damage as your Pictos, that's what they're called. If there's anyone on your party that you have that does like, because there are lots of other Pictos I think that are like that stack with counterattack, where it would be like, oh, double burn inflicted on counterattack or something. If there's anyone that you have that you're like, okay, they do counterattacks all the time, that's a really good Picto. Okay, no, that's more familiar now. Actually, I think I do remember him. He's on like a little outcrop. He's on like a mini island and you have to like get to him. It continuously attacks you until you stagger it with breaks. You have to do it till it attacks. I actually do remember that now, and it was a bitch. It's yeah. I actually think that might have really that might have been one of the first bosses to get me feeling a little tilted. I think because I did all the side stuff, things weren't really too difficult in Clair Obscur until I got further into the game, and then I really struggled. I hit a real wall at one point. That'll be interesting to see if you hit that wall. Just a wall where I was like, okay, I'm going from beating the story bosses really quickly to suddenly I need to grind levels to feel like I can do anything. But that's probably also just because things actually suddenly became challenging in a way that I'd been bypassing. So if you've kind of found a way to fine-tune the balance on your end so that it still feels like a challenge now, you'll probably be okay. You had to get into the right headspace, it was fine. Yeah, I think in now that I'm remembering it, I think Chromatic Ramasur took me a few attempts. Took me quite a few. At least it was only a 1-hit move and then a 4 and 8-hit versions of the combo. Yeah, I feel like it's doable to learn the parry. It's just kind of annoying. And I feel like it's also one where because you have to learn the parry and that's your only option, I feel like you do end up having to at least take a couple tries or having to use your backup party. I just throw myself up until I get the parry timing, yeah. Which I guess means a boss where that's the... I'd say strat, but that's the only way to do it, is to just throw yourself at it until you've got the timing. Probably works out not too badly. God, I love that game. I want to replay it. Okay, right. I'm beginning to feel like my throat is cutting out a bit, so I'm going to end stream. I'll be back on Friday. Trash, I will get back to you on the date you mentioned, 23rd of June. So until Friday, until next time, thank you all for hanging out. I had a great time with this game again, even if I died many, many, many times. And yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your week. And XOXO. Go piss, girl.